Welcome back into the live desk on this Tuesday. It is November 28th. I do want to take another look at that video you just saw here on your screen, as today is Giving Tuesday, which has grown into one of the biggest fundraising dates on the calendar. So with that being said, I do want to bring in our guest for today. You're taking a look at Carl Plager. He is the Chief Development Officer with City Union Mission. And Carl, I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join me here at the live desk. I just want to start off with a basic question. What is Giving Tuesday and why is it so important? We know we just had Cyber Monday yesterday and Black Friday this past week.
Right. Well, it was started in 2012, and it was a way for really all nonprofits to kind of take advantage of what you just said, the shopping holidays, both for in person and then the cyber side of that. And so it's just a way to stop and reflect and say, boy, we're so blessed in this country. But this is a way to give back and do it in a very intentional way. And so Giving Tuesdays largely become the second largest donation day of the year, only by January or December 31st, the last day of the year, when people are trying to get in final donations for the tax purposes. But Giving Tuesdays become very important to City Union Mission, along with many other charities across the country.
And as you mentioned, you do work with City Union Mission. You've been with them for some time now, but what are you all asking of the community this Giving Tuesday?
Yeah, well, we've had several donors that have pledged matching funds. And so our goal is to raise $75,000 specifically against Giving Tuesday donations. And so if we can do that, our other donors will match those funds. And so it's an important part of our holiday donation season. This is when we will receive the majority of our donations. As a matter of fact, we'll generally raise half of our donations for the year in October, November, December, and January. So very important time of the year for the mission to be able to continue to serve the poor and homeless of Kansas City. And in our case, we're completely privately funded. So it's just based on the gracious Kansas City community that we're able to provide our services throughout the year, but certainly during the cold winter months.
And I have to imagine that you guys are not just asking for donations at this time, and that includes money, but also for people to donate their time and also their voice. Is that correct?
Oh, that's absolutely. In fact, there's three great ways you can support City Union Mission. The first you just mentioned, which is donations. You can go on our website at cityunionmission.org. There you'll see several buttons to make a donation, and that's always appreciated because it goes against buying food and operating funds for the staff and City Union Mission. You can volunteer, and there's a link there. We love our volunteers. There's a variety of ways to do it. Everything from coming down and helping paint or take care of, cutting the grass, picking up leaves, all the way to helping serve meals. And then if you want to lean in a more intentional long-term way, we could certainly set you up to be an ongoing volunteer here within our programs. The last way is to pray for the mission, pray for our staff, pray for the individuals that come in off the streets, pray that they'll find that transformational change in their life, because that's our ultimate goal. We want to certainly feed folks. We want to make sure they have a shower and a warm bed and a soft bed to sleep on. But more importantly, we want to help them change their life, change their trajectory, and really transition that life long term to be back into the community in a healthy way.
Such an important day, and this not only goes for shelters for people, but it also goes for donating blood as well as shelters for dogs as well on Giving Tuesday. But Carl, I want to ask you, what else is needed, or what is mostly needed this Giving Tuesday? Are we talking coats? Are we talking hygiene products? What are you guys seeing that is needed the most?
Yeah, well, great question. Toilet paper. We use a lot of it here at the mission. And so we're starting to run a little low on toilet paper, so we could use donations of that because we go through a lot of it. But really, you just mentioned it. The cold weather's coming on board, and we want to make sure that the folks that come into our program, if they are going to go back out on the streets, they have warm coats, scarves, caps, um, socks are incredibly vital. Even things like suntan screen. And I know it's winter, but you get a burn during the winter months. And so bottled water, any of those hygiene kits are incredibly helpful. And so we can always use donations of clothing, warm items, things that would help you, if you're out on the streets during the cold weather. But toilet paper is an immediate need. And we can always use food, non-perishable food. We serve 3 meals a day, 365 days of the year. So food is always a key part of who we are here at the mission and what we do to serve our homeless community.
But do not forget the toilet paper. So for those who are going to the store to grab their own toilet paper, maybe just swing by a local shelter and drop some off as well. Carl, how can people spread the message? I know we're live on social media right now, but how can they get the word out there today?
Sure. Well, you can go to part of it is go to our Facebook pages or our LinkedIn or Instagram pages. Go to City Union Mission and look for the posts and share them. We'll have posts about Giving Tuesday. We'll have posts about a variety of things as well, about guests here at the program, our car ministries. And if you could just share, follow, that's a great way to help spread the word and get the message out and encourage your friends and family, coworkers to consider the mission during this key donation period during the holidays. We want to make sure everybody here at the mission has a gracious holiday. So all of our guests are going to get gifts from the mission. It's part of our Christmas store. And we're going to make sure that they're taken care of and they're loved on.
Perfect. Well, Carl, thank you so much for joining me here at the Live Desk, and thank you for all you do for the Kansas City community. Again, I want to take a look at that video we have here at the Live Desk. Today is Giving Tuesday. Many people donate online to their charities or nonprofit organizations. And like I said, you can not only donate to local human charities, but also pet shelters, as well as blood donations. They're very needed throughout the year, but especially today and during the holiday season.